Low, 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 low. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Having an all right day. We are not going to waste any time, no intro or anything. We're just hopping right into it because there are some other things I have to do tonight, but I would very much like to get my dailies in just to keep us progressing, because that's how we get through this game in a reasonable fashion. So I hope you're all doing well. Those of you that decide to come hang out tonight, it is appreciated. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay. We're just gonna, as I said, just gonna hop right into it. How are you all doing? Well, I hope. I'm alive, how are you? I'm doing okay. Watching a nerd play video games while I'm pounding a double brisket burger. Goddamn. While pounding some beers. Gotta love America. Gotta love America. Well, good. I hope the game goes well. Good to see you, Uggo. Night of Bryn. Hello, hello. I wish I kept up with Discord. You should, because that's where I announce things. Just as a quick reminder, that to everyone, that tomorrow at noon, so in 14 hours, we are going to be doing a Minecraft event being hosted by the content creators over at the More Warpstone group, the More Warpstone YouTube channel. So we have the Total War we have the Total War Minecraft thing. If you want to join my team, we are looking to gather as many people as we can. There is technically an upper limit to how many we can have. I think we cap out at 60, but we've only got like 20 something people signed up, which is fine because I don't know if we're even going to be able to have as many as 60. But yeah, it should be a fun time. I was messing around a little bit in the server today. It is beyond me in many ways because I have no idea what I'm doing in Minecraft. I think I'm pretty sure it's either gonna be like Turin or the More Warpstone guy that's gonna curb stomp us. A part of me is almost thinking I should reach out to some of the other alliance or the other factions and like coordinate a just in case nuclear option where if Turin goes super ham, like if he goes full sweat, then maybe we all have to gang up on him just to make sure that he doesn't get too powerful. But his nation is the second furthest from us, so like he's not in a great position to actively threaten us, but that doesn't mean he won't. Oh, thanks so much for the 5 gift subs. Hey, that's super kind of you. Thank you so much. How many factions are there? There's 5. So there's the orcs, which I'm the big boss of the orcs. Well, I'm one of the big bosses. There are 2 of us actually on Team Orc. It's me and another guy called like Epic something. Excuse me. And he basically he's the avatar of Mork and I'm the avatar of Gork. And so we'll be coordinating as best we can. But it should be a good time. Set up a Doomsphere on any turn's capital. Sadly, there is no Skaven. Because all the factions have to be, like, plausibly not Games Workshop for legal reasons. So it's orcs, vampires, dwarfs, humans, and elves. Those are all the factions. Actually, I think this is about the same in the grand scheme of things. Are you the cunningly brutal one or the brutally cunning one? I'm the cunningly brutal one. I was gonna bring the war. Hey, Cian, have a good night. Thanks so much for popping in. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be busy. GW probably has the trademark to human. I bet they wish they did. That way they could pretend that they came up with the concept and sue everyone else into oblivion. Part that's really okay. I mean, Hawk's online, so, like, with 2 people, we shouldn't have too hard of a time getting, things. I'm just gonna do this last one real quick. Yeah, because my big goal tonight is to get to 60, which should be pretty damn easy. But it's like, even though I do have a busy evening, I was like, I have enough time that I can squeeze in just some leveling. Oh, okay. I need to go spin tomestones after this. But how's all how has everyone else's day been? Good, I hope. Since my group is re-clearing M12S on Tuesdays, Fridays have been chill, so we've been doing random things, either hunting mounts or another game, depending on the mood. To keep myself prepared for eventually putting one of my cats down. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that that's something that y'all are having to prepare for. Always sucks. Oops. I love when I hit the wrong button. Great feeling. Oh, I need to clean this gunk off. Would you stop gunking all over me and my party mates? It's very annoying. Oh my god, I can only get rid of one at a time. Holy moly.
Peasant! Peasant!
Did they not accept my res? Oh, they did. Okay. Or no, I think they teleported to us. Whatever. These DPS cannot be bothered to dodge a damn thing. Oh yeah, I was doing that backwards. Cool. Rude. God damn it. Oh, I can't move. There we go. Hey, Pormiso, good to see you. Greetings, Zotek. Patch 8.1 is good. I hope Beastman characters too in the future will get special campaign updates. What would you like to see for each? When you say Beastman characters, do you mean the Legendary Lords, or do you mean just the generic characters? Oh, this guy sucks. I really don't like when you lock me down. It's very rude. God, what an annoying area. Legendary Lords, yes. I mean, the biggest things I would... So for Kazrak, I would like to see Kazrak get more specialization into Gores, Warhounds, and Chariots, for that to be like his central focus. So he's, you know, he gets more of a focus on making Gores and God Gores as superior as they can be. Get some really good buffs for various Beast Lord, for like generic Beast Lords, and War Gores. And then he also gets a big focus on, actually, I don't know if I'd go as heavy into, I think I'd go like Gores and Gores, Bestigors, and Warhounds, and Chariots. Like, he should have a pretty large focus. And then you have him be kind of like the ultimate, anti-Empire, specialist when it comes to like getting good, ambushing. From there, I would probably look for things around the oh boy, I am not in the right position. Great. Oh my god. I would want to focus very, very heavily on... So Kazrak should be your melee specialist who is all about Bestigors, Gores, Warhounds, and Chariots. He should have a notable emphasis on ambush warfare and specialize against the Empire and like human factions in his starting area. And hopefully get a little bit more of a unique focus on his relationship versus Todbringer. Would be good, I think. And then from there, when it comes to Malagor, I think I would want Malagor to focus... I would want Malagor to focus a bit more on... oh, this is good. Ooh. I would definitely want Malagor to focus more on being like the ultimate shaman character. Like Malagor's pretty good. I would maybe give him a couple of more unique gimmicks in relationship to flyers. So give him, allow him to have unique buffs for things like the Praeton. I think he should have like a really good relationship with Harpies, the Praeton. I would also, personally, I would really like to move Malagor to Grand Cathay. I feel like he's kind of wasted in the Badlands. He should be up against the nations of men. Various nations of men. Whether that is Grand Cathay or Bretonia or whatever. And I do think that Cathay would allow him to have like a really interesting and unique start position that would just grant him a unique experience versus all of the other Beastman characters. So I would say move him to Grand Cathay, maybe out into like the wastelands of Cathay, but just somewhere out there. And that gets him in like kind of a interesting dynamic place. Once you have him out there, you then focus really heavy on flyers, wizards, and Cygors. He should also have a big thing on Cygors. And fun stuff there. Morgar's pretty damn good, to be honest. For Morgar, I would probably want to do something with, I don't think I would change a lot about him. I think his start position is fine. He starts near enough to Athel Loren that he's like an early game threat without being like in it. I would probably want to, I would probably want him to have a focus on... I'd probably want him to have... I mean, he's really, really good. Morgar, the only thing I'd want to do for Morgar is give him his missing items and gimmicks. Morgar, I actually did a video on this. You can find it on my YouTube channel. I've made a video about all the things that Morgar is missing. So I would want to go in and say, okay, let's give him the Great Brace Scream, or the Beast Roar, or whatever it's called. Let's give him his missing magic items, notably the, I think it's the Stones of Skull Cave, and the, what's it called? The, words. The skulls of Stones of Skull Cave and the Skull Weave. So I'd really want a big focus on giving him access to those. because I think those would help him significantly to be like an interesting, threatening character. Which right now, like, he is, but it would make him as big of a big bad as he should be. He should also be unbreakable. Like, either he should be unbreakable at base, or he should be able to become unbreakable very, very quickly. Like, there should be a skill on his personal tree, or like a unique skill, but like, I would say within like the first 10 to 20 levels, he should be able to be unbreakable, or they should just make it like his starting trait, is that his starting trait makes him unbreakable. I understand they don't want him to be unbreakable for multiplayer. I get that, because multiplayer is like, it's really difficult to balance a regenerating unbreakable character. But is Tarmakon unbreakable in multiplayer? Or he might only be unbreakable in single player as well, because I know Tarmakon can be unbreakable. So I would just, you know, want that kind of properly. So give Morgar all of his missing gimmicks, and then make sure that he has unique, he has like cool upgrades, which I think he already does. But I would say make absolutely sure that he has big upgrades for the Jabberslythe. He should make like the Jabberslythe and maybe the Cockatrix better than they are normally. And then from there, that would leave Taurix. Literally the only thing I would do for Taurix, I would do for all the Beastmen, which is just, I would give them access to Minotaurs of Khorne. I don't understand why we still don't have access to the Minotaurs of Khorne. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for that to not be a thing. It's one of the most annoying holdouts we have in the game. There's a couple of units that are not available to all the things that they should be, and I'm sick of it. So that would probably be the only thing I would change about Taurix. Because Taurix seems like he's in a pretty good place overall. And yeah, that's all 4 of them. So that is what I would change about the currently active legendary lords for the Beastmen. And then like when it comes to generic lords, I think they're all pretty good. I would maybe want to give the I think like the Beast Lord maybe could use some more unique or some more like unique skills for his kind of role. But yeah, I think that'd be pretty much everything. How the car's treating me? Pretty well. This class is fun. Like, I generally like the mechanics of it quite a bit. It's not quite as... I don't like it quite as much as White Mage, but I like it almost as much as White Mage. I definitely like it a lot more than Scholar, though. I think Scholar probably has, like, better utility. As far as like, I feel like if I was running very high-end content in this game, I would always want to have at least one Scholar, just because they provide such a unique benefit of like a heavy focus on barriers as opposed to just more and more and more healing. But like, I wouldn't want to be the Scholar in the party, if that makes sense. Dragoon, what are you doing, dude? I just gave you a buff. Why aren't you fighting? Ugh. When the DPSs are trying to make me annoyed. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how 8.1 seems to be going. I'd like to make some time to play 8.1 either tomorrow evening, probably not tomorrow evening actually, probably Sunday, because I don't think I'm going to do a Lordbeard stream on Sunday. I think I'm going to kind of take Sunday off, do some other stuff. So I might just stream Total War on Sunday, because Andy is going to be out of town, and I am planning to do another stream with the other Lordbeards on Tuesday. So I think I'm going to take Sunday off, and that'll give me a chance to do some other stuff, and to also stream the Total War, because I want to try the new Twitch integration mode. I've heard the Twitch integration is actually like super fun. So I wanna give that a good waggle. Mix, how you doing, by the way? It's good to see you. I don't know if I've asked. Is it Mix or Mike's? What's the Tuesday stream going to be about? The Tuesday stream, so I'm going to have, like, everybody that wants to join me, and we're going to do the what if gods from other fantasy settings, or other settings, invaded Warhammer, like, came to the Warhammer world. What would happen to them? Like, would they be effective forces? Would they be strong? Would they be weak? Would they be able to survive and thrive, or would they just get like run over by like other stuff in the setting? And we've basically got like a big old list from parts of the community who like very meticulously been talking about it for months. And they were begging and begging and begging and begging and begging for us to cover it. So I was like, all right, fine, let's go ahead and do it. Originally I was going to do it with Andy, but Andy's daughter is graduating college this week, on top of everything going on with his mom. So like, he's just not going to have time for Lordbeards. Does Volkmar have any lore bending towards a free company? Yes and no. In like the grand scheme of Warhammer, no. But if you're talking about like the relationship of how Free Company got into the Warhammer, Total War Warhammer video game, then the answer is yes, because the Free Company were introduced with, with Volkmar, because in the storybook, the campaign supplement that they based the whole situation on, which was Sigmar's Blood, in that book, Volkmar basically like gathers an army to face off against Manfred von Karstein, and every single unit is like a named unit that has its own like unique history and storyline and all this stuff. And the unit, and one of those units is a Free Company militia. So like they received a notable focus as part of his like retinue, essentially. So you could argue in that sense of the word term that like, yes, they are heavily associated with him. And they came in his DLC, which like, you know, so that's about as good as it gets. But I would say like, of all the Warhammer characters, the two characters that the two legendary lords of the Empire that I think would be the most associated with Free Company militias would be the Hunts Marshal and Volkmar the Grim. Like those two would be the most likely forces that you would see working with Free Company militias around the Empire. So in that case, you know, the answer is essentially yes. Lindsay posted the gravity today. Oh, okay. I need to watch that. At least they finally got to like celebrate some good news. The Law family has been in desperate need of good news for a while. Isn't there a story where Volkmar used to lodge flagellants? Oh yeah. Volkmar led a fight again. I can't remember if he fought against a Chaos Horde or if he fought against a ogre group. I want to say it was a Chaos Horde, but there was it's actually based on it's kind of like a oh haha like wink and you'll miss it or blink and you'll miss it reference to the Storm of Chaos, because in the Storm of Chaos there was there was like a big storyline about how Volkmar basically leads like a giant army of the faithful against what's it called? He leads a big army of the faithful against Archaon, and it goes really, really poorly. Well, in 8th edition, it was the story was essentially rewritten so that he leads a big invasion, or he leads a big counterattack against a horde of heavily armored Chaos Warriors. And there's like so many flagellants that join with him that even though they're not armored, like they're like notably vulnerable to the you know, they're notably vulnerable to the Warriors of Chaos because they're non-armor piercing combatants and they also don't wear armor and they're poor warriors. So like they go out in this big horde to fight against an elite group and they get absolutely fucking massacred. But but they in addition, or amongst their getting massacred, they also do kill all of the Warriors of Chaos by just like grinding them down and like using their bodies as bludgeons to beat the Warriors of Chaos to death. And if I want to say they meet them on like the river, I can't remember if it's on like the River Aver, the River Stir, but they basically meet them on one of the major rivers of the Empire. And I think Volkmar is like one of the only people that survives the fight, because everybody else just fucking dies in like droves, which is like, you know, not ideal. But such is the price of victory. And then I gotta go. Where's this? Oh, it is really in the video. Okay.
Tech 27 SS cheered. X100. What is good news in the decade of the 2020s?
I mean, there's a lot of good news in the world. It just gets buried by just the monotony and all the insanity of like daily bullshit. But like, I would say that this has been a really good decade for me personally. Like my family's doing it. My immediate family is doing very, 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 very well. Like, we are doing much better this decade than I think we were last decade. Like, the late 2010s was easily the worst period of my entire life. Like, 13? Yeah, roughly 2013 to like 2019 was like the worst period of my entire life. Like absolute garbage. But like in the 2020s, I mean, Warhammer came back, so that was pretty cool. Like a lot of the like hobby spaces of the world are entering like really positive eras, which isn't that much, but like it has its advantages and stuff. There are some parts of life that have gotten much easier. I don't know. It's really easy for me to remember the bad things and not as easy for me to remember the good things, but the 2020s I think has been mostly good for me. Though I don't think it's necessarily been that way for everyone, and I can acknowledge that. For said, thank you for the super chat. I'd like to see the Harbinger of Doom campaign developed for Malagora. I'd like him to gain fear points by drinking the blood of the heroes he kills in battle. Jesus. I would like if they maybe were willing to invest a bit in, it would be nice if they were willing to invest a bit in having Malagor get his idea of like the grand opponent of faith, because like Malagor's big thing is that he desecrates the temples of other faiths within the Warhammer world, and he like hates all of the other gods of the world, especially the likes of, you know, like Sigmar, and the other Empire gods. So like maybe doing something with that would be pretty nice. I don't know exactly how or what, but I think that's something I would like to see. Let's see, where do I get my level 60 gear? That'll be in Idleshire. Let me go ahead and go buy all my 60 gear. Hormesia, thank you for the super chat. Then I use those points to ensure the units of our choice are removed in the garrisons. The province is to be attacked because mankind is afraid of his appearance to be a fun but small mechanic. That could be kind of cute. Something kind of like seduction, but like it's not as good as seduction because you're not like taking those units, you're just kind of getting rid of them. I don't think that would actually be, I don't think that'd be actually too terrible of a mechanic. I think there could be some potential fun there. Yeah. Okay, so I need weapon. It'll be near the bottom. There it is. And then I don't think I've got the gear. I just want to double check. Why do I even have this? Velveteen cowl. That... What? Get out of here. I don't like these taking up space. I should just go to Gridania. Okay, no, I don't have the gear. That's fine. Magic. And I'm an Astrologian. Let me go ahead and get the chest piece. And then I'll save up for the pants next. And then I'm gonna go to Gridania before I blow my own brains out. Yeah, something like that could be kind of fun. Like the kind of leaning into the something wicked this way comes concept. and making like a system. I don't think that would be too hard to implement. There would definitely be like a little bit of trickiness with it, but I don't think it would be impossible by any means. I'd have to, it's one of those things I feel like I'd kind of have to muse on a bit. But it could be done. I think, pretty sure. I need to put this away at some point soon. Hold on, I'll leave here in a second. I just want to get rid of a bunch of shit really fast that I have like a bunch of extras of. Because I don't like my inventory being full of a bunch of nonsense that I already have. Alright, there we go. I still haven't figured out how to play this class in PvP. Well, I suppose now could be a good time to learn, actually. Deals unaspected damage with potency of 6,000 and cast via double cast. Restores target HP, potency restored to 8,000 when targeting self. Creates a barrier of self and all nearby party members that creates a barrier. Unexpected, reduces target's HP healing by 33%. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna try taking the big stone shield ability. We also have, so this deals damage. Celestial River increases damage dealt and healing potency of self and nearby party members by 30%, reducing damage dealt by nearby enemies by 30%. Okay, try that. This is a heal, restores targets HP, grants benefit when cast via double cast, gains nocturnal benefit, creates a barrier around target, absorbs damage. Double cast can only be cast following or gravity. Gravity is a big AoE damage spell. We got double cast over here. Draw. Macrocosmos deals unaspect to all nearby enemies. Gives buffs to allies. Okay. Am I missing any skills? Ooh, I feel like I'm potentially missing a lot of skills. Oh dear. Oh geez. Okay, I think I was just missing those two. I'll quickly dash forward. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I need to spend wolf mark soon too. You're not wrong. Oops. Oh, that was not the right spell. Okay, that should probably not be there. Let's put that more like down here. So this lets me teleport and create a barrier. I see. Okay. I think stone skin's actually pretty good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that was a good ult. That was a very good ult. Zoom camera out more. That's a good idea. Ooh, I don't want to be there. You get buffs. And you get buffs. And you get a big stun, apparently. Oh my god, it's really hard to heal in this. I'm gonna, like, really carefully keep an eye on all possible targets. Double cast is very interesting. Oh, Lady of Crown. Okay, I thought Lady of Crown did something different than what it does. Okay, I don't think I need to babysit up here. No, looks like they got that. Where am I? Okay. Mass stun! Oh no, get away from me. Oh, oh. Okay, I mean, the upside to this class is that I cast very quickly. Like, when I do fire off, like, these spells are real quick. You are not fucking around with your cast times. Ooh. No, stop making me dance. I hate whoever that is. Are my party members green or blue on here? They're green, right? No, they're blue. Yeah. You get a heal. Yeah, they're the blue markers. on here. Not the deep blue, the light blue. It's mine. Stone Skin, Lady of Crowns. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I feel like I want my heal to be my 1, and then I think I want to do something like that. And maybe switch those two. Because I feel like I want my regular heal to be like my easiest access. Oh, this is gonna be a clusterfuck. Oh, I am way out of position. Scrap your pistol? I mean, that sounds about right. Yeah, this class definitely does not really work unless you are running with a... I feel like this class you need to be running with a pre-made, or as close as you can get to a pre-made, because you kind of need like a party that's like, oh, let's stick close to where what's-his-face can like support us. The damage is surprisingly, or the status effects you can get are surprisingly nasty. Good boy. Yeah, I can see this class being awesome in Crystalline Conflict. Yeah, in this it's alright. In fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch actually. It doesn't really work that well. I'm just gonna go Black Mage for now. I might start doing. I might go back to Warrior for a bit, but Black Mage is pretty fun. And Black Mage is super easy to use. Just find a nice place to sit and start hurling comments at people. Hard to go wrong. Dang it. I missed. Oh, come on. Someone get close enough that I can pop like one shot. Yeah, you. Yeah, Scrappy Bristol. So whatever you queue as is what gets the XP. It doesn't matter what you actually play in the mode as. It just matters what class you queue up as. So if you want to switch to, like, if you're like, oh, I'm leveling a healer, but I want to play DPS, you can totally do that. And your healer will get all the XP. It's just whoever you accept the roulette with. That's all that matters. Fuck! I fucked up. Ooh, that was bad. Been playing this game since Stormblood? Oh no. To be fair, I don't think the game really ever explains that. It just kind of assumes you'll figure it out, I guess. If we can get that 5-star point, which feels pretty much impossible, like, we will win. Just flat out. Because we're gonna get this one. Right? Oh yeah, it's taking so long. Okay. Can I get... Oh. 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 Yeah. Okay, I need to get up here and start throwing down ice magic. Fuck, dude. There's so many stacking AoEs on there. It's so hard to get up there. Yeah, we just need to keep them fighting each other, I guess. Oh, they're starting to fight over the 4 point. So if we push hard, we might be able to take the 5 from them. We gotta push hard. If we could just get up the stairs. No. God damn it. Comet! Oh. Got shot by like a fucking machinist or something. Oh, geez, there's another 5-slot opening. This is for all the marbles. I probably need to try Summoner, because Summoner looks like it's fucking insane. No, oh god, this is bad. I was gonna say we're caught between like yellow and... That was a really good match though. That was good. That was good. There was a lot of interesting back and forthing on that one. Good shit. Where am I? Oh, that's right here. All right. And then switch back to Astrologian. Is there anything else I can get rid of? I can go put some stuff in a chest, actually. I'm not at max. Oh wait, trophy crystals are different than wolf marks, aren't they? I never look at wolf marks because they don't show up in a super obvious spot. Oh, yep, those are full. Okay. Well, hell, we can go pay them a visit. I'm not in a huge rush. I don't even remember how to get there. How do you get there again? There's a mount for 20 Wolf's Den. I don't remember where the Wolf's Den is. It's on Limsa Lomensa side of the map. Oh, there it is. God damn it. The main scenario was just waiting for me. It's like that motherfucker's gonna try and click that button. I'm gonna get him. Hi, Sotek. Are there any updates on the AOS reboot leak? No, I haven't heard anything. Oh, nice. Ultima. Okay. I'll take an Ultima.
Kneel to the might
Oh. I love when I have both a melee DPS and a ranged DPS, because then I get to actually use all my skills, which is a nice feeling. I mean, double cast that. Whatever. The wind is at my beck and call. And here comes this dumbass barrier. Bonk. Garudas as well. Impossible.
come to the flame.
You want me to do what on the flames? Sir, that's foul. Alright, call out your little Asian butt buddy, it's time.
This has gone on long enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. But yeah,
But the
Contract,
Ultima
I haven't
weapon
heard
is
anything
all-powerful.
yet.
Why does my enemy
It has my
still
Instagram on
stand?
it.
Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Habrea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the Hammer of Darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the Shield of Light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Asian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Aleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought
There you have
the
it.
life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Good point for me to check, learn messages.
La Habrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Asian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. And from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Any knock-knock jokes while we wait? Knock-knock. I had to quickly think of an actual response. I should make, like, Warhammer-themed knock-knock jokes, shouldn't I? I've never even thought of doing that, but I should do that. Because that's like a special level of stupid.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's
I'm really bad at
shield
those kinds of
is
jokes. I'm not used to
broken.
using my brain to think about
The
it.
rest I leave to you.
25-second delay. Have you
We
tried
will
refreshing?
speak
I don't know if that makes it
later.
any faster.
Asian,
Why are people
but
unable to
first,
pull the sword from the
I
stone?
must deal with
Because they're
you.
not King Arthur,
The question
obviously.
of who is
They're not the chosen
mightier
one.
remains.
I don't know why.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Together. They don't have proper authorization. Ugh. So it begins.
Gaze upon true power.
I will never be mad at pulling the Ultima fight because the music is just such a goddamn banger. Ooh. Refresh that. Bye, but have a good night. Thanks so much for coming by to hang out. It's always good to see you. I'll see you in the morning. Actually, I gotta play Vileflood and AOS tomorrow morning. Before Minecraft? Yeah. Yeah, way before Minecraft. We're actually going to start extra early. That way we're sure we have enough time before Minecraft. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, the Alliance raid should be able to get me to 60. Alright, I was gonna go to Wolf's Den. The shopkeepers here are in such like weird places. Let's see, what can I give for like maximum? right. Where's the person that sells mounts? They're in here. That's trophy crystals, Wolfmark. There you go, the Magitech Sky Armor. You got the Magitech Sky Armor thing. Very cool. When the Ungrim stream, before or after Lords of the End Times? Oh, probably before. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Right now, we're trying to get through Elden Ring. Go into travel, teleport, and then hit display by expansion. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. Hopefully, this will give me to 60. Okay, Circus Tower, not bad. Here we go again. I like the armor World of Darkness more, but God damn it! Idiots. Minding my own business and somebody runs into me with a fucking icicle. Bunch of dinguses. Whoa, 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 what are we doing? Ow. Poor guy, no one even does his mechanics. Sorry, thank you for the super chat. Hopefully things stabilize, get back to normal playing soon. Yeah, I hope so. I feel so bad for Randy, dude. There's something very scary about getting to the age where just an entire generation of your family just starts dying very back to back. And I think, you know, it's kind of also one of those things where it's like when you have couples, like you have like a parent, you know, a double of parents. Unfortunately, it tends to result in that when one of them gets ill and passes away, it is often the case that the other parent will follow very quickly, unless they're like in exceptional health or like really active, which I don't think Andy's mother was. Because like I know for my grandparents, both of my mother's parents actually died very close to one another, which was kind of weird in retrospect, because like they were divorced and hadn't talked in many years. But what's the word I'm looking for? The really tragic thing is that just like sometimes when you have those parents that are very close together, you know, you lose one and then the other goes almost immediately afterwards. I worry that's what my parents are gonna be like. Like I feel like my parents are gonna be the kind of folks that when one of them goes, the other one will quickly follow. Which I don't know, it's a weird thing to think about too. It's like on one hand, I never want my parents to die. I would love for my parents to like literally live forever, but I know that's not how that works. As much as I wish that's how that worked. But also like it's also that weird feeling of like when one of them passes, I kind of hope the other one is able to, like, I kind of hope they go around the same time so they don't have to, like, my parents are each other's best friends, which is great for me growing up. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Like, I hope they at least live for another 20 years, minimum. Like, I want both of my parents to be no younger than their late 80s. At bare minimum. But I would be delighted for them to stay around longer. Strange to think that way. But anyway, outside of that though, yeah, hopefully Andy will be back soon. Like, I hope his mom gets better. She's been in the ICU for a little while now, which is tragic. Thank you, Simon, for the other super chat. Given it's less than a week out, less than a week now after Elden Ring, should you do War Troll? Yeah, I think I would. I'll probably do. We'll probably do the Troy run after Elden Ring, because I'll definitely want to break from action games for a little bit. Elden Ring is super fun, even though it makes me mauled as fuck. It makes me so mad. But like, it's a good kind of mad. Like, it's like a ooh, that feels really good kind of anger. Not like I hate my life and I never want to play this game kind of anger, which are two very distinct forms of anger, which is very funny. And probably sounds like a crackhead description of feelings, but like, it's true. Let's finish this asshole off. Oh, I didn't hit 60. Lame. I'm close. I'm literally wearing this, aren't I? Yes. Oh, I didn't get any of those? Dang. Oop. Okay, I already spent my wolf mark, so I don't need to be here anymore. Damn it, I'm just short. Oh wait, journal, huh? Turn in journal, then we can do the final daily. Journal, let's go! Journal for the save! Alright, cool. That'll get us to 60 tonight. That's good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about trial. I may have forgotten trials were a thing. Very briefly. No, yeah, Andy's mom is, she's still with us. She's just, she's still in the ICU. Hugh, have a good night, dude. Thanks for coming by. Sign, if one of your parents died, would they and you be okay with potentially remarrying? I would. Like, I would want my, if one of my parents died, damn sky whale. This guy sucks so much. He just takes forever. God damn it. this to you. Get away from that. Ow. Ugh. You get a buff, and you get a buff. That one too bad. Yeah, level 60. Let's fucking go. Now I can get pants and boots and gloves. Yeah. Just immediate upgrades to all the stats. All right. Now we can do a normal raid. Last thing. Cool beans. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish reading your comment. That's what happened to me when my mom died in 2011. He and my stepmother actually got together due to mutual loss of spouse. Yeah, like, I would be very... I just want my parents to be happy. Like, if my mother or my father passed away, I genuinely think that both of them would want the other one to find someone to be happy with, whatever that may look like. I don't think my folks are the kind of people to be like, I never want you to love again. You can only love me. Because all my parents have ever cared about is each other's happiness. I'm very fortunate to have two parents that care incredibly deeply about each other. Oh, this one's super easy. Okay. Or super fast, I should say. Thank you for the other super chat. From cancer specifically, colon cancer from my mother. Don't know what got her. Your stepmother's husband. My mother was only 61. That's way too young. That's way too young. I'm so sorry, man. Like, I hope your life is going well. Like your father's current partner and stuff. I hope like y'all get along and life's okay. That's way too young to lose your parent, I think, in my opinion. Like, it's weird to say it, but like, to me, 61 is like not, that's not old. Like, it's not old at all. That's like on the, it's like on the latter, it's on the latter half of middle aged. But I'm like, I would not say that's old. Because my parents are only in their late 60s. Like, they're both what, 60? I want to say they're both like 66. '66 or 67. Ooh. Oh, tanks, guys. The tanks are like dodging? I don't know the meaning of the word. Parth, have a good night. I'm not gonna stay up too. I have to go to bed almost immediately after this. Like, I'm gonna go over to like turn in my dailies, and I'm gonna turn in my journal and get a new journal. But like, I don't have time to do the job quest tonight. We'll save that for next time. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. Vortexer. It's just because I have to be up. I have to be up so fucking early tomorrow. Oh, I didn't make it. Very nice. Okie dokie. Get rid of that Alexander piece I inevitably will have picked up. He says, not seeing it. Oh, maybe I didn't. Alright, Chloe, give me the goods. Alright, and that gives me enough to buy the one piece I'm missing, which is the helmet. So that's really nice. We have full, like, good level 60 gear. Love to see it. Boom shakalaka.
Seen Wolf 11 cheered. X100. With new green skin chariot options, what do you think the fastest land vehicle is in Warhammer?
The fastest land vehicle? Probably an Ithalmor chariot of the High Elves. No, Slanesh chariots. The Slanesh chariots are going to be the fastest in the world, in like the canon. The chariots of Slanesh will absolutely be like the speed blitzers. It would probably be like the Exalted Seeker chariot, something like that. All right, so I can now get rid of all of this shit that I bought. Yeah, because the next... Wow, look at that. I never... Man, I don't have to level healers too much after this. That's crazy. Okay, so let's do... Saurian Boots of Healing. Cashmere Skirt of Healing. Gloves of Healing. Gold Spectacles. Alright, and then the rest of this I need to go put away. And then we'll go to the casino and do a couple of casino things real fast. So, thank you for the super chat. My parents had me old when I was born. Mom was 45, dad was 50. Shocking how well it turned out given the genetic risk. As of now, dad is 81 and doing as well as can be hoped. Hopefully he at least makes his 90. Yeah! Well, that's great, man. That's good. That's good, 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 good. Okay, repair all my stuff, please. Azazel is Zoom Zoom? Well, Azazel's not a vehicle. I don't think there's anything of interest I can store from this just yet. I will once I finish the storyline to pick up the new stuff. But I can put away... Silas Robe of Healing. Amon sleeves. Silas sleeves. Those are the only ones I had. But didn't I have like a old chess piece as well? I might not be able to store it. Oh no, it's body. I'm just dumb. Where is it? The brand new robe. Yeah, so we can store that now. Cool. One hempen chest rep of healing. I don't need that anymore. Oh wait, no, that's a 60. I think it's worse than what I'm wearing right now, though. Okay, so we got all that stored. Cool stuff. Vera, hi! Hi, Vera, hi, Vera, hi, Vera, hi, Vera, Vera. I need to finish planning out shit for Offkai. I need to buckle down and get my schedule figured out, and hopefully everyone else can get their schedules figured out. How are you doing, Vera? I hope you're doing well. I'm just gonna float. Does have Parkinson's? Ah, that's rough, man. I hope he was able to start getting it treated early, at least. You get nervous when you make schedules? I don't like adhere strongly to my schedules, kind of my thing. I do more of a like, this is what I'm intending to do, and like where I'm intending to be at a certain time, but I'm like, I'm not gonna lose my shit if I'm not there, or if like something comes up. Like I don't care. I try not to like over dedicate. Oh yeah, no, I don't need that. Or that. I don't even know why I was carrying those. But like, I want to get like the dinner schedule because we're all gonna like have a Are you gonna come to the Do you think you're gonna want to come to like the board game cookout night, Vera? Oh, that's not bad. Is that a thing? Yeah, so I don't know if you've read the chat. I invited you, didn't I? Yeah. I imagine you haven't been reading the chat. I'm gonna be sending out a lot of messages this upcoming week because I'm gonna try and get everything on it. But if you go to the Offkai hangout schedule and you go down to the cooking hangout, we're gonna do a potluck. So it's just gonna be like anybody that wants to can show up. Aw, I was hoping that was the one. Yeah, we're still working on getting it figured out. So that would be 15, which is Garbo. This would be 8. This would be a little higher than 8, most likely, which is not super great. Let's go this one. Yeah, we haven't figured out a day yet. Because I was kind of waiting for like everybody to get into the thing. I wanted to wait for everyone to get in, and once everyone was in, then we could be like, then I can start being like, okay, here we go. Consolation prize. Consolation prize. Consolation prize. Dang it. Alright. So the next time we play this game, we will do, actually, I guess there's one last thing I could do really fast. We could do the Dolmen restoration really quick. We can go to the Doman Enclave and just throw items at them. Because that's the only other thing I still need to do. As you may recall, 7 Budigan tribesmen offered to provide introductions to Zayla Trader's reunion. Subsequent negotiations went well. We have at last begun to receive shipment of foodstuff and other goods from the steppe. Mitsuba can tell you more, and I expect she very much like to. Okay, so we've unlocked like the next little story beat. Oh, okay. I can't even make more donations, so I'll do that. Okay, so we'll start with that next time. All right, cool. All right, everybody. Yeah, because it is midnight, and I have to be up very, very early. Because I have to play an Age of Sigmar game at like the crack of dawn, and then we're doing a Minecraft event, which I have no idea how to play Minecraft. I've invited. You can find all the details on the Discord if you go to the event. It's also posted on my YouTube page. But if we win, I'll get $1,000, which would be pretty hype. And if I get $1,000, I'll do a big giveaway. Like I'll get like the old world starter set and just give it away or something. Because I want, if we win, it'll be because y'all helped me win. So I want to spend that money, or like a good chunk of that money on the community, as opposed to myself. Yeah, I do appreciate you all coming to hang out. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the near future. There's just a lot of things to do. I've got a lot of things on my plate, a lot of things I gotta take care of. So I hope you all have a lovely evening. But I have to skedaddle because there are things to do. So I'm gonna find somebody to raid, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the outro screen. Thank you all for coming by. We did get to 60. We got to 60 tonight, so that's huge. We got to like a really nice stopping point. Oh, you know what? Perfect. We can raid Gingivitis because he's playing Dinosaur with double D's. And you might be going, what is that? And it's exactly what it sounds like. So we're gonna go throw ourselves into that pit. All right, I'll see you guys later.